Hello there, Libra. How are you? We're doing your tarot reading for the month of June. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in Libra. Let's get started right away with your tarot reading, Libra, for the month of June. Let's see. Wow. Okay, that was fast. So I'm hearing there's some quick decisions here, actions that are taking place. Perhaps impulsive. That's just what I'm getting, guys. Let's see, we have the Nine of Wands. I'm hearing, hold on a minute, hold on. And then that line in the back is like, do it, do it, do it. Don't be a punk. Have the courage. Okay. And then here we have the Judgment. Wow. So the way that I'm seeing the Judgment here is about very important decisions, calls that are being made. I feel like there's someone here that certainly has to, I'm hearing, gather up the courage and the strength to face a particular predicament, perhaps, that they've been trying to avoid with the Judgment. I'm hearing, but the day is finally here. The time is finally here. There's someone that has been holding back a whole lot that is finally being called, perhaps not necessarily because they themselves are taking the initiative, but because of the circumstances, the situation that they find themselves that's pushing them towards this, okay? Well, what is this about? Tell me about this Judgment, Spirit. Tell me about this Judgment. What is this Judgment? And I'm hearing, and you know, the reason that someone here has been holding back, I'm going to take a look at why that is, as a matter of fact. Because, you know, what I was actually going to say is, you know, this person has, of course, they've been avoiding. They've been avoiding this. And then right now I'm hearing because they're trying to avoid the consequences and repercussions. Judgment. Let's see. Tell me more about this Judgment, Libra. Tell me more about this Judgment. We have the Ace of Wands. I'm hearing the opportunities being presented. I'm hearing the strength, the courage is being provided by the universe. The strength and the courage is being provided here. The Ace of Wands is initiative. It's, I'm hearing seizing the moment as well. What's going on here? We have the Nine of Wands. Tell me about this Nine of Wands, Spirit. Tell me about this Nine of Wands. There's someone stalking someone, okay? But not in a creepy way. You see that line back there? That could certainly be a Leo. There's someone watching another very attentively. What are they going to do? And I feel like they're cornered. There's someone cornered here, and then I'm also hearing and very much unsuspecting as to why exactly that is. However that resonates, we have that goes with this energy that I was just picking up, the High Priestess. Again, guys, there's this, you see that line in the back? To me, a lion, the way that I'm seeing it here, is a protector. And by the way, this lion has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see the lion? There's 5 wands right in front of the lion right there. So the 5 of Wands is, it's a challenging energy. It certainly is conflict. So guys, I feel like for those of you that I'm connecting with, there's someone here that has a bone to pick with another. And I feel like this, whoever this lion represents, it's a person, it's an energy of an individual. They're having to hold back a lot. They're having to hold back, and what did I say? I'm like, there's someone watching another very attentively. That's what the High Priestess is doing here. So I feel like there could be I'm not really getting spying. I don't necessarily feel like there's spying going on here, but I do feel like the actions are very much being, I'm hearing, being jotted down. being accounted for. High Priestess. Okay. Tell me more about this High Priestess, Spirit. Tell me more about this High Priestess. Spirit, tell me more about this High Priestess. We have the Princess of Swords, which is actually spying. Page of Swords and High Priestess. Yeah, guys, there's so for many of you, this is certainly spying, okay? But again, there's another vibe that I'm getting here, guys, where someone's being watched, and then right now I'm hearing, and there's a difference, and there's a difference. There's a difference between spying, and there's a difference between watching someone very attentively. That's someone's perhaps reasoning there. Okay. And there's this just as I say, there's this blank, I was going to say there's this blankness. Do you see the way these cards, I can't draw the deck together. So these two cards, which are the Devil and the Eight of Swords. The Devil and the Eight of Swords. So with the Devil being here, I feel like there's a lot that is being kept hidden. Okay, I feel like the actions of a particular person have resulted in the imprisonment of another or many others. The Devil and the Eight of Swords. Now I feel like there's a lot that is not known about this situation. There's a lot that is being kept hidden. There's a lot that has been done that has been intended to suppress and keep others in the dark. The Devil and the Eight of Swords. I feel like whoever's watching is very much aware of this. I feel like that's the Lion here that is coming through with a very protective energy. And this Lion looks mad. What do you think? This Lion, that Lion looks pissed off. And I'm hearing, and there's someone's judgment day is coming. I'm hearing the universe is giving you, Libra, if this is you being represented here by the Lion, is giving you the courage, the strength, the confidence, and the opportunity. I'm actually hearing right now to take matters into your own hands, which is pretty much just doing something, because it's the Ace of Wands, which, you know, has, the way that I'm seeing it here is it's some sort of action here that takes place. One more card for this Ace of Wands. One more card for the Ace of Wands. What is this Ace of Wands doing here? What is this Ace of Wands? We have three cards. We have the Three of Swords and we have the Four of Wands. The Three of Swords. Okay, for many of you, I feel like this opportunity. So pretty much what I see here, guys, is that there's a particular energy here which we can associate with just a person here of significance, perhaps, that you know, that you're involved with, that you know about, whatever, that has been very controlling, manipulative, very deceiving, very conniving, very abusive. And as a result of this person's behavior, I feel like a lot of people have been affected, okay? At the very least, 2 other people that are very much unaware, perhaps, of the severity of what this really is. The reason I say that is because the 8 of Swords is here. So there's this, I'm not going to say confusion, but there's this, I guess, suppression that I'm getting here. There's suppression going on here. Suppression that I'm hearing for many of you has been going on, gee, goodness, I heard a lifetime, but many years perhaps for many of you. I feel like someone again knows about this. And they've been wanting to do something about it, but they've had to really hold back. That's what the line is doing here, very restrained. They're just stalking, they're watching someone, okay? I feel like there's been perhaps spying, I'm hearing digging communication here that has taken place, that has brought a lot of secrets to the surface. With the High Priestess, a lot that has been again kept hidden. Now I also feel, aside from that, there's a lot that you feel, that someone feels here intuitively, spiritually, that they just know. And I'm hearing, and based on this information, there's been a lot of dots that have been connected. You know, like when you get some information and then you're able to reflect, and then right now I'm hearing it, and that's why they made this face, or that's why at the time I felt like there was something weird for a second, but I couldn't really wrap my mind around it. I'm hearing the opportunity, okay, I'm hearing the opportunity is going to be given to this lion. I'm hearing to finally charge. That's what the Ace of Wands is doing here. And again, I'm seeing it as an opportunity here. An opportunity here of some sort to bring some sort of to bring some sort of judgment to someone, which just means being held accountable in some kind of way. Now I feel like this is going to happen when this happens. So this is kind of like a clue as to when this opportunity is going to present itself. I'm hearing to either say something, to do something. For each and every one of you is going to be something different, but the energy is the same. My nose is itching a whole lot, guys. I'm being highly stimulated right now. So 3 of Swords, guys, I feel like there's going to be some sort of devastating, I'm hearing news, situation here that takes place with the 3 of Swords. I feel like this is going to be in connection to the home. Something in the home with the 4 of Wands, which could have to do a lot with relationships, something within a relationship, something within a home, which we can associate with family or something like that. And the 3 of Swords is here. So for many of you, again, I feel like this would be the time. This would be the time. One more card. 4 of Wands. I'm hearing to move forward because the 4 of Wands is the first rewards of your hard labor. So for many of you, I feel like there's been, I'm hearing there's a whole lot that has been endured. I'm hearing with this Judgment. For many of you, I'm also getting that there could be, I usually don't communicate this. I feel like there could be some sort of death in the family. Specifically, I'm talking about like someone who who's a lot older, who you would expect, okay, who perhaps is ill. I'm hearing who's for selective few could be like in the home, sick. Again, I feel like this could be an elderly person, like a grandparent or something, like, or just someone older, guys, because to me this is very much looking like a funeral. And right here next to this, you know, home, family, it just gives me that feel. Let's see what this is. We have the King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces of significance, and the Six of Cups. I feel like this is a very positive energy, okay? A very positive energy that is very helpful with the Six of Cups. I feel like there could be some sort of past, look at that, associated with this person. This is the Queen of Cups. And then here we have this Hangman, and we have the Six of Wands. And look, guys, here we have that lion. Do you see there's a lion, or there's a lion right there? And this is actually the Six of Wands, which is representative of victory, success, and accomplishment. So I feel like whatever this is, I feel like there's going to be a particular individual, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, could be a water sign, doesn't have to be, that you have a very strong connection with. You understand each other here. For many of you, this could be this could be a child with the Six of Cups, a friend, or just someone here that's associated with, that's connected with you. Could be it could be a lover for many of you. With the Six of Cups, to me, the Six of Cups is just saying there's some sort of history here. So this is someone you know. It's not just some random person that you're going to meet tomorrow that's going to be helpful. This is someone that you have history with, okay? I feel like this person has been holding themselves back. They've been holding themselves back. With the Hangman, I feel like this has been very difficult for them, but I feel like this is these feelings that I'm talking about here, why, you know, the reason why it is that they have been holding back. I feel like they're going to be able to overcome this stagnation, okay? Again, I feel like there's someone here that's not necessarily doing a whole lot. Maybe it's not coming forward. And I feel like it's because I'm hearing right now I don't want to say they're taking the time, right? Because I don't feel like this is necessarily something this person chose. Meaning that it's not something like they put in their, you know, schedule, like I'm going to take the time, a break here to reflect. No, I feel like these are just circumstances. They just find themselves in that position at this time. I mean, it kind of just happened, fell into place. But I'm hearing it just didn't happen. This is something that is happening for a reason, because the Judgment is here. Which means, right, that there's a lot of people here that are going to have to face up. They're going to have to face their past. I'm hearing now for, you know, for many of you, this, and I'm hearing and everybody involved here is going to have to do that, and it's going to be difficult for everyone, because I feel like there's a very destructive, abusive, suppressive energy here, which we could see as some sort of abuser. And where there's abuser, there is someone that has been victimized. So you see that the victim here is also going to have to face judgment, which again is all about facing the past here in some way and having to come to terms with that, and I'm hearing receive their judgment, which for many of you I feel like it's going to be very positive. There could be children involved here. And with the Hangman and the Six of Swords, again, I feel like this person right here, there could be two people. These two, now these two could be related for many of you, or there's some connection here, strong connection of some sort. They've been stuck for a little while. Again, circumstances, okay? It's no accident. Although they did not plan it, it's no accident. And I'm hearing, and they're taking, during this time, they're gaining a different perspective. And that perspective has to do with this devil and that Eight of Swords, because I feel like there's a lot of things here, okay, that have been made to seem in one way and they're not. So, you know, that's something that that's something that abusers do. That, you know, they cover things up. I'm hearing make their victim believe that it's their fault, or I'm hearing that they asked for this or something like that. Again, that's the kind of illusion here that I'm talking about with this devil and this Eight of Swords. And you know, this Eight of Swords is false. It's a lot of negative thoughts that stress you out, that give you anxiety, that in a sense could torment you if you give them too much time. That's when the Eight of Swords moves to the Nine of Swords. But it's all false. It's all a lie. It's all an illusion. It's only real in your head. So again, I feel like that's the kind of, that's something very strongly that's coming through here, guys, where this is psychological, okay? There's a lot of psychological manipulation, suppression, and abuse here that has taken place. These two here, the Hangman and the Six of Wands, I mean, they've been hung. They've been here for a long time, and they're going to be successful at, I'm hearing, overcoming whatever this is and gaining a different perspective. I'm hearing, which is going to free this person. I feel like there's two people here as well for many of you. They're going to be able to free themselves, I'm hearing, through some sort of enlightenment here that takes place. And again, that enlightenment, guys, is breaking free from this devil and this Eight of Swords. Wow. Interesting. Let's put this back in. Libra, Libra, Libra. What is your position in all of this, Libra? What is your position in all of this, Libra? What is your position, Libra, Libra? So that's the situation. Now let's take a closer look at individual energies. So let's see where you stand. And again, it's good to check your position, because you want to know where it is that you stand in all of this. Whether it's a good or bad position, you know what to look out for. You know, it's just FYI, you know, for your information. So let's see. Libra, what is your position right now, guys? I'm seeing a clock that's just moving. It's a clock. So I feel like time is of significance for you. And I'm seeing a gold ring as well, guys, a gold ring. And then right now, just as I said gold ring, I heard my precious, and then I saw Golem. Libra, what is your position? What is your position? For many of you, I'm hearing you have a golem around you. We have, and just as I said, you have a golem. Is that his name, Golem? My precious. We have this tower. This is your position. Whoa. I'm hearing you've been shooketh, okay? You've been rattled. There's a very strong... There's a big impact here that has been made within you. I'm hearing spiritually, okay? I'm actually getting like there's this this awareness that has taken place, because up here, guys, there is an eye. There's an eye right there, okay? There's an eye. I mean, your eye, okay? Your eyes have been opened here. And I'm hearing in that awareness, it's a whole lot to take in. It goes with what I'm telling you guys. And just as I said, you know, just as I'm talking about you, look, we have this this strength card. Which for many of you, I feel like you're that lion. Look, and I said, you're that lion. Here's that lion again, right here in the background. With the strength card, guys, again, you know, I feel like you find yourself in a position again where whatever it is that you have just become aware about, this knowledge perhaps that you've that has been given to you in whatever way, has really caused a disturbance within you. Feel like you're having to be strong. I'm also hearing and knowing that you are strong. You're strong enough. I'm hearing to carry, okay, this knowledge, this truth. You're strong enough. And I'm hearing, and you're going to be able to overcome this with the Six of Wands, certainly. Not only overcome it, but you're going to be able, I'm hearing, to rise above it, and to find and to receive some sort of redemption here. I'm hearing, whether for yourself or for another. Wow, that is your position. What about let's take a look at this other factor. Okay, now there's several people there. Okay, so for each and every one of you, this position could be for any of those positions that we saw earlier, because I saw at the very least 2 people there. Although I want to say 3. That's what I'm hearing. So let's see this other factor, which again, this other factor is just another energy, another person here that is of significance in this. So let's see. Oh goodness, you know, this I'm feeling the heaviness here. I'm having to really breathe to filter, or you know, to release these energies. Let's see. What is this other factor's position? This other person of significance. What is their position? What is where, you know, where do they stand? Let's check. Let's see. We have this Prince of Wands. For many of you, it is a this is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius of significance. Very strong Leo energy that's coming through for many of you, which has to do with the sun, guys. It has to do with the sun. So again, what I'm getting is there's a lot of transmutation, a lot of spiritual growth that's taking place. Illumination, awareness, clarity, a lot of healing through the expansion of your consciousness and your awareness, which is a very healing experience. Here we have the Fool, and we have the Nine of Swords. Whew, this Nine of Swords, goodness. I feel like there's someone here that's feeling very vulnerable. I feel like they felt very vulnerable. I feel like there's some fear. Whoever this person is, there's a lot of fear here within this person that is mainly coming through as mental energy. Which just means that the thoughts, okay, that this person is thinking about, that, you know, entertaining at this time, they're very difficult for them, and they're actually causing them perhaps some anxiety, some paranoia here, a whole lot of stress. And in this Nine of Swords right here, guys, there's a snake. There's a snake. You see that snake? And there's someone here that, you know, is actually, a sword actually got them, and it went through the back and came out through the front. You see? A sword here. Went through this man's chest. A lot of pain here. I feel like this individual has been hurt, okay? They've been hurt a whole lot. And I feel like there's, for many of you, I feel like communication here. There's been some sort of communication here that has been had, some sort of realization. Again, some sort of truth here. That truth that we're talking about that's being exposed. I feel like it's, again, it's finally, we could see that here. It's finally going to bring justice, okay? You see, there's a snake here that's disabled. I mean, but there's also another person that's been disabled here. Very badly hurt. I'm also hearing perhaps because they're having to revisit an experience that is very hurtful. And again, we see there's some sort of realization going on. Sorry, Libra, my camera turned off. It turns off every 30 minutes. So apparently I've spent a while with you guys. That's all right. That's okay. Anyways, let me continue. What I was saying is, look at this person. You see how they're grabbing their head? And what I'm feeling right now, guys, is this, you know what I'm getting? Like, for many of you, what I'm getting is that there's someone here that's realizing that they've been hurt. They're realizing here, through a realization, through information here, through some sort of awareness, enlightenment here that has something, right, that has been exposed. There's someone that is realizing, that they were hurt. And that goes with the energy that I was telling you guys about in the beginning, where I said, you know, oftentimes victims of abuse don't even know, they don't even realize what has happened to them. And you know, it's very it's not unusual, okay, for victims of abuse to not know what happened to them for many years, perhaps all of their life, until later on in their adult years. I think I read somewhere that a lot of people realize, for example, when we're talking about let's say rape, sexual abuse, especially when it comes when we're talking about it being done by a family member or something like that. And I don't know why I'm talking about this, guys, but you know, it's just something that I'm thinking about right now. A lot of these people, they don't even understand what really happened to them. They just live with a certain void, with a certain sadness, unhappiness within them for many years, and they don't even know why it is that they're depressed or why it is that they suffer so much. They don't know until later on. And I read somewhere not too long ago, actually, that some people don't even realize, you know, the truth of what happened to them until like their 50s. And that a lot of victims don't even come forward until they're way older. So I feel like something like that going on here, where there's someone that is just realizing what happened, what really happened here. I mean, now whether it happened to them or to someone else, they're realizing here, and that hurts. Again, the Fool is coming out here again, and it's coming out with the Prince of Wands. So children are like young energies coming through again here, because pages represent children, specifically those like in teenage years, and the Fool represents children like under teenage years. So again, you know, that's that very young kind of energy, which we could see as some sort of innocence here. Aside from that, I feel like whoever this person is, I feel like they are ready to embark on a new journey. I'm hearing they're ready to start fresh, and they're ready to start new. And I feel like they're feeling, despite, you know, despite what's going on here, despite the realizations, they have the desire. I'm hearing the courage, the desire, the courage, the strength, the curiosity to start a new chapter, a new adventure in their life. Beautiful energy, guys. Wow. How can you expect this to be unfolding? How can you expect this to be unfolding, Libra? So this is future energy. So all of this is, I feel like it's going on now, the month of June. So future energy would be past the month of June. Okay, so like July. How can you expect this to be developing and unfolding, my dear Libra? Let's see, let's see. How can you expect this to be developing and unfolding? Libra, Libra. Okay, goodness, we have this Tower again. We have the Six of Swords, and then we have this Fool. And then we have this one again. For many of you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a lot of fire energy coming through. What I'm hearing, guys, is there's someone here that I'm actually getting, there's someone here that has been living a living hell. To me, this Tower certainly does represent mental, emotional disturbance in some way. It's a tragic. So I'm hearing someone's life here, okay, for those of you that I'm connecting with, and these are very strong energies, guys, that has been, I mean, they've been stuck in this Tower. I mean, they've been tormented. And I'm hearing, and they finally see why. There's an eye here. They finally see why. They finally understand. I'm hearing false constructions of reality have been broken down and the truth is revealed. This is allowing someone to move on. God, this is so, I'm getting goosebumps. This is so emotional, guys, because this is someone breaking free. This is someone breaking free from some sort of nightmare that they didn't even know they were in. They're going to be able to move on. Look at that with the Six of Swords. And with the Fool, I feel like this is going to give, I'm hearing many, okay, a whole new life. Because that's the Fool, guys. It's clean slate. I'm hearing someone's slate is going to be cleared. And they're going to be able to rebuild their life the way they were supposed to do in the, you know, the way they were supposed to do. The way that they're meant, always meant to live it. They're going to be able to start all over again. They're going to be able to move on. They're going to be able to move on. And guys, that's a really big deal. Someone here is going to be able to move on from a very traumatic experience in their life. And I'm getting so emotional, guys. Wow, that is where this is headed. Beautiful energy. Let's get an oracle card for you. Libra. Let's see. Libra, Libra. Let's get an oracle card for you. Guys, if you want to book a reading with me, you could do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to Votre, Voyage, tarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. If you have an Instagram, please do follow me on there. That link is down below. Let's see. Libra, Libra. Here we go. This one. Reward yourself. And what do we see here? We see a child. Right? We see a child here. So someone's inner child is going to be healed. Now, we saw a lot of this childlike energy all around. So for many of you, there could certainly be a child involved here. But for many others of you, this child is representative of someone's inner child, which is alive within all of us. Reward yourself. You've been given a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. Reward yourself. Okay, and then here we have another card that I want to read. It says relationship. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. This is what I have for you, Libra. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.